Hey everyone, Leon here, back again with some Hitman Blood Money. This time we'll be doing some mental health chats, as we have been with this whole entire series. Just a couple of little things, and we're on to Death on the Mississippi, I think. Loads of targets on this one. I can't actually remember how to do this, so it'll be... I'll just hopefully I'll get through it, get that silent assassin. And with that, let's get on to some gameplay. ...2005. I remember 2005.
Welcome to Mississippi, 47.
Kind of.
A local gang known as the Gators handled the distribution of drugs up and down the Mississippi.
Hang about, where was the guy with his haircut?
On a tourist riverboat. Our client wants you to shut them down. Your job is to eliminate the 6
Skip Muldoon and then the Gator gang, so we've got 6 of them, and then we've got to retrieve pictures
documents you find in the boss's safe, which is
and
somewhere
escape
on the
via
upper
the
deck.
rescue boat.
The Gators stay in their private area on the top 2 decks of the ship. Access to that area is limited. We have no other information.
Take the silver baller.
Work, 47.
See if there's anything to upgrade in the old miscellaneous. Ah. Right, so we've just gone past one Gator gang member. So we'll catch up with him in the engine room. So we've got one in here. He's gonna... something's gonna go on between those two, I'm not quite sure what. But she comes out. He hangs around for a little bit. And he goes off over in that direction. There she goes. And there he is. Now I don't think you can take him out in that room without his body being found. So, but while we wait for him, I'll make a start on this week's topic of mental healthness. And I was thinking this week of talking about sleep and just its importance, really. Now, it's hugely important for a number of factors, and one of the first things really is just how you feel in the morning. You know, if you're well rested, you know, you're ready to go, take the day on, and you've just got more energy, and you just feel more capable. Oh, why is she coming out at the same time?
What was that weird noise?
Whee! Right, that's him gone. He is. You could say, sleeping with the fishes. Quite pleased with myself there. But yeah, it's really important. I mean, you feel full of energy. You know, you can get through the day, you're not feeling sluggish, and you're just more capable. And that's like, you know, I think a given, everyone recognises that. But what's also really important is a couple of other factors. Just figure out where I need to go next. That's down, so we need to go up, so we've got him. Yeah, actually, yeah, we go this way. But, I mean, I've got kids, and, you know, I've learned to realise, you know, I think as every parent does, just how for granted you can take sleep sometimes. So he comes round. That's where he is now. I think he goes... Is there a door? I think I'm gonna... Just gonna put a save in. Right, so that's another one. I think if we just put a save in again. But yeah, having kids, I mean, the broken sleep, especially when they're a baby. I mean, my youngest, he didn't sleep through till he was like 3.5. And I mean, it was horrendous, absolutely awful. You know, I've been doing a degree on and off for quite a number of years, and during that time I decided to have babies, and it was like, I'm doing it through the Open University, and so studying, dealing with babies and everything else with life was quite the challenge. And you know, it's where I came to realise, you know, how much a good night's sleep has an impact on your cognitive sort of function, your ability. But also at the same time, I really got into UFC, and I was able to watch a lot of main cards, a lot of top fights live. And in the UK, you know, that's normally, you know, in the very early hours. It's a bit better now. You get a lot more cards at more reasonable times, but still, back then, you know, I was watching a lot of amazing fights as it happened. But then at the same time, I was also absolutely shattered most of the time. And as soon as all of my kids were sleeping through, you know, I made it quite an important deal to make sure that I get a good night's sleep. I think it's this guy here who comes out and he comes down. Then he's going to go inside. We need to get his disguise.
One eternity later.
Alright, there we go. He's finally coming out. But yeah, I mean, apart from being able to watch live UFC events, broken sleep's not the one. I mean, it was absolutely torture, and I won't go back to it. In fact, actually, the idea of having any more children because of that terrifies the life out of me. But then, roll on a few years, and I start to realise my quality of sleep is deteriorating, and I need to address it, really. And what I figured out, a way of doing it, I missed him there. Yeah. This is the problem with having to wait around. Alright. So he's coming back out. I'm going to put a save in because I have a feeling that what I'm going to try and do is going to be a bit risky. What I'll do is I'll get that set up.
No one has to get hurt here.
Right, so I think we can get away with knocking him out there. Taking his suit and leaving his body. And then... Can I not climb up there? So we're going to throw that there. It's not worked. Is he really not that bothered about? Need to get him away from that door, but obviously he's not. I'll wait for his other gang member to go in. But yeah, sleep while we wait for this one, so that we can send him permanently to sleep. I mean, as I've said, it's great to get a good night's sleep. You feel way better than if you don't. You know, you're going to perform and function a lot better. You're going to be just at your best all round. You know, whether it be work, sporting activities, just anything. And, you know, also as well, just mental tasks. And you're just going to feel a lot better. And I mean, if you get regular good sleep, it's just going to have a huge impact on your mood and just your mental well-being. But then there's also loads of other aspects. Now, what we'll do is we'll just get him to come and run round here. Oh, is he not bothered?
Gonna have to search you, sir.
Not exactly the way that I really would wanted to have done that there. But you know, I'll just throw him over the rail anyway. Never mind the pool of blood. No one will know. Right, so we've got one guy. I mean, he's going to see that shotgun. He's going to be like, hey man, what's that doing there? Hey man, what's that doing there? And I think that what we shall do is just shoot his head. And then throw him over this mini rail. Why is that gone? I mean, it doesn't look like anyone's... Why is it still yellow? Concerns me that. But yeah, alongside... if I can just... Do I shoot him here? Nope. How come he's out of there? That's a bit fancy, isn't it? But yeah. It also has a huge amount of impact on just how your body repairs itself. Right, so he's gone back in there.
I ordered cake. It's a confectionery baked good. Be a good little girl and fetch it for us, and maybe I'll let you taste some of my sweet stuff.
Oh no. I have a feeling I'm going to have spoilt this by doing it. I think I'm going to get caught. Where's he gone?
Don't nobody shoot!
I mean, how's he ended up over there? Look at all the blood everywhere. Jesus. Right, that guy out there stays out there, I'm certain of it. I've not seen him come in. So I think what we're just going to do is leave. Well, not completely leave. I've got one more target to go. So I'm going to put my suit back on. Pop a save in. Go this way. So yeah, all the benefits. So good night's sleep, feel better. But then you know your body performs better, your mind performs better, your mood's better, all of those things. But then as well, gives you your body to repair itself, whether it's through exercise, just everything really. Like it's, you know, it helps with a whole well, just in so many ways. And you know, if you're lacking in good quality sleep, your body's just not going to, your body and your mind is just not going to perform at its best. So it's hugely important, and firsthand I can attest to that. I mean, there's many things that I do in order to make sure that I get a good night's sleep. I mean, one is that I've cut out caffeine. I mean, caffeine's like, it's not a bad thing, but you know, you just, like, I deal with horrendous anxiety, and it is definitely exacerbated by my caffeine intake. So hit there. And I noticed this. So I went out on my way to reduce it, and now, like energy drinks, I mean, I got to a point where I was having one a day. I know some people have more. if you have any sort of feelings of like anxiety or anything like that, cut caffeine out, especially energy drinks. I drink cans of soda, but I have caffeine free. Just made a huge amount of difference to the quality of sleep that I have. And the crazy thing is that you become so dependent on caffeine that you think that, you know, that you have to have it, or otherwise it's, you know, you're not going to be able to want to do anything. You know, you're not going to have the energy and whatnot. But actually, once you get over the first couple of days of not having it, it actually makes you come to realise that you actually end up having more energy, bizarrely. So definitely cutting that out or reducing it down significantly has a big impact. Also as well, just not eating too late. I don't, you know, if you try not to eat anything at least 3 hours before you go to sleep, because your body's having to produce it, that has a really big impact on your quality of sleep. And then the other one's alcohol. That has a massive impact. And, you know, I mean, like, if you want to have a drink, but just, you know, you have to be mindful of the fact that it's gonna have an impact on your sleep, and you're not gonna have high quality sleep. Oh no. Have I? So that's my right. So I need to go left. Yep. How's that body there? Oh, body found. But still a silent assassin. Because it was an accident. Oh my days. That little bit like at the end there was properly tense, and I was hyper focused and quite nervous about the whole entire thing. I thought I was gonna end up just getting stuck the whole time. I mean, just to wrap up the sleep thing, just, you know, listen to your body. I know that they say like 8 hours, 9 hours. You know, just to wrap up the sleep thing, I know that they say like 8-9 hours, whatever, but you just know that when you're waking up, if you're only sleeping, you know, for 6 or for 7 and you're still feeling rough, you know, have a think about, you know, what you're doing before you go to bed, the amount of sleep that you're getting, and, you know, try and adjust it from there. I mean, I can't sleep more than 8 hours. If I oversleep, I feel absolutely awful. In fact, actually, I feel worse than what I do than if I get a good night's quality of sleep, which is crazy. But you know, and it's like, but if you're waking up and it's just not feeling right, you need to adjust it, because you know, you need to start your day off feeling as good as you can. So, you know, you want to be the 100%, and, you know, maybe try and monitor your sleep, you know, with a Fitbit or, you know, like some wrist attached thing, see what your quality of sleep like's there, and think about what you're having before you go to bed. You know, are you eating too late? Your caffeine intake, alcohol, I mean, all of these things play a big part in the quality of sleep that you have, and it's super important, you know, physically, mentally. It's just that time to repair and replenish itself and get you ready for the next day. And you know, if you're ready for it, then you know you're gonna have a better day. You don't need to be setting off on the wrong foot. So you know, get your sleep. Now let's have a read of this newspaper. Silent assassin kills again. I think we did the little silent assassin dance. You know, I do actually have decent dance moves. You know, just like my mum said, and about my looks as well. So Skip Muldoon killed. Police suspect blood money is involved, as always. The Delta Beat, politics, Olympics. School board tells kids bring your own ammo. America. Former CIA director surprises Ole Miss alumni. We've got a quote of the day. Oof. Drunk. Kinky cola. Customized defense. Z. Honestly. What am I about? A quote of the day. Oh, it's just ruined it for me. So, Death on the Mississippi, done, dusted. Gator Gang, Skip Muldoon, dead. That wasn't. If you've come to watch this for a way to do that mission, and you've got here, don't do it that way. That was inefficient and an absolute miracle that I got Silent Assassin. I even know that there is a better way to do that and have done a better way of doing that. I just today chose violence, chaos. But yeah, Silent Assassin, brilliant. And sleep, get it. Just, you know, don't burn the candles at both ends, and unless you really have to. Mums and dads out there, I feel your pain. But yeah, next one is Till Death Do Us Part, so still in Mississippi. Got a wedding to do. Two people? I think it's two. So there's that one. Getting quite close to the end of this series. So yeah. Till Death Do Us Part. See you on the next one.